Welcome back to Good Day, the holidays. We think about the past, we enjoy the present, and we wonder what next year will look like. Well, that's the premise of the beloved Christmas Carol. Paul Cosman is Ebenezer Scrooge in the Toledo Rep's production of A Christmas Carol. He joins me this morning. Thanks for being here today.
Well, thank you.
So you've done this a few times.
Yes, this is the 23rd.
Your 23rd playing Ebenezer Scrooge,
Ebenezer
right?
Scrooge, that's
so
right.
Every year, what do you discover about this character?
Oh, well, you know, that's really the wonderful thing about it is that every year you come back to it and you do find new things. I mean, we're not the same people that we were 5 years ago or 10 years ago or even last year. There's a lot that's happened in the world. And the great thing about Dickens is that the language is so rich that you can go back to it year after year, find new things, and then also revisit the message that you love so much.
Yes, yes, and this is a classic story. We've seen it in different forms. I think The Muppets maybe was was my first introduction to it.
One of my favorites.
Right. So we've seen it told a lot of ways.
Right.
What can people expect when they come out to this production of it?
Well, you're going to see a full spectrum of theater. You're going to see dancing and singing. You'll see the story itself as portrayed by the actors in it, and the dancing by the dancers and whatnot. And it's, I mean, it's beautiful to get to watch it. And you come away with the feeling of Christmas, of that time of year, that special time of year when we kind of revisit the ideas that are important to us about other people, the joy we get from giving and the joy we get from caring for one another. So it's a wonderful watch and a great feeling when you leave.
Yeah, I think that it really kind of gives you a different perspective. Causes you to take a pause maybe and reflect a little bit and maybe think about things from someone else's perspective.
It does, and it reminds me, if we have a second, I want to tell you this story because everybody gets different things out of it too, you know, and because everybody has a different point of view, obviously. But my nephew at Thanksgiving, it was wonderful. We were talking because you mentioned that there's a lot of different versions, and he was talking about how he had seen all the different versions of it and everything. And when we got to talking about what the message of it was, he said that, you know, being a story of redemption, he felt that, you know, if Scrooge, somebody that mean, could be redeemed, why, there's hope for him too. And I thought, isn't that perfect? There is. Once you see it, you know, you can't think, well, there's hope for me too. There's hope for all of us.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So this is, we should note, you're in a different location this year.
Yes, we are. We're, for the first year, we are at the Notre Dame Academy. The good people there have agreed to have us, which is terrific. It's a lovely stage and theater, and we're very happy to be there.
So when are the performances?
All right, so it begins Friday, this Friday.
This Friday.
Right, performances are at 7:30 in the evening, then Saturday there's a 2:30 and a 7:30, and Sunday there's a 2:30.
Okay, so you have a number of chances to get out there to make sure you see this. We're going to give a little preview this morning of some of the music that people can expect, and we've got a beautiful group.
We do.
With us this morning.
This is a wonderful cast this year. I'm really excited about it. I'm very eager to get the show up and running because they do such a fine job, and we brought some today. So.
Yes, okay. So they're going to sing, what was it, Holly and the Ivy?
Holly and the Ivy, and then I think
We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Right.
All right, let's hear from them right now. Take it away, folks.
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. The holly bears the blossom, as white as lily flower, and Mary more sweet Jesus Christ, to be our sweet Savior.
The holly has a berry as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ for to do us sinners good. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a
Okay, officially the holiday season has arrived,
It
right?
has.
Beautiful.
Right
Thank
here.
you, folks. Okay, so you open again in Notre Dame Academy on Friday, and you have performances through the weekend.
Right, and can I tell you the tickets?
Yes.
Go to the Toledo Rep website. It's
Okay.
really easy, ToledoRep.org. There's some other things out there, but you get your best deal, and Scrooge would want you to have your best deal at ToledoRep.org, or you can call the theater itself. It's 419-243-9277.
Okay,
But,
very good. Get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Merry Christmas.